Hello, hello everybody. Welcome in. Lovely to see you all. Welcome to another stream. Hi Laura, hi Hannah, hi Kimberlyn. Hannah is sat by my fan eating ice cream. I'm warm, but I'm not hot, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm wearing long sleeves. I'm fine. I feel alright. But yeah, it's definitely heated up in the UK. It's been about 25-ish degrees today. Hiya Kate, hi Jeanette, hi Amanda and Deborah, hiya Auntie Chris. You're in the car, but I'll be taking over the driver's seat soon. I've been to say hello early, no worries. Lovely to see you. Hiya Nikki, hi Vera. You're still working in your pet room, so you'll be lurking. No worries, lurk away. Oh, just putting away my water in its safe spot where it can't be spilt. I'm not using any water in this, but so that's what I'm putting away, but I have just coloured a page that does use water. In fact, oh no, what have I done? Right up until I went live, I have been editing my video for the membership colour along. In fact, I think I might export it now, because I think it's ready. I think it's ready. Let's export it, so I'll get a little ding when that's done. Oh no, there's not enough storage. Oh dear. Just need to delete some things. That's the trouble with the I've got all my footage from the what do you call it? Summer randomizer. I filmed that yesterday, and it takes, well, it's over 3 hours of footage, so it takes a lot of storage. So I'm having to delete a lot of other stuff. I do this periodically anyway. Let's see if that's given it enough storage. Nope. Oh, I haven't even exported the other one. Oh dear, I don't know what I'm going to do. If deleting this doesn't give it enough storage, I don't know what I'm going to do. Come on. No! No, it says there's not enough storage. Right, I'm going to need to... How much storage do I have? Or don't have, I should say. I've got 10 gig. Oh no, I've got 8 gig. Right, I'll have to do that after stream now. Sorry, I was trying to be organised, but no. Technology isn't letting me. I don't know what I'm going to do. I should have exported the other video before starting. Oh, whatever. It's way too late now. Right, let's get back. Oh, it's Memorial Day weekend. Oh, it's a bank holiday weekend for us in the UK as well. Hi Lottie, you're about to have a pamper in the bath and work on our buddy colour for the evening. Sounds lovely. Started that today. Excited to see colour in this book. I'm looking forward to it too. I have 0 plans though. Ooh, caution, I coloured a page in this book and it fell out. That is not good. Yeah. I have to be careful with it. Hi Gail, and hello, welcome. Colouring and Chaos, welcome. Working on Meg Sky's colour off page. Ooh, what is that? Hiya Amy, Kiora, welcome. Who else have we got? Good afternoon Millie, welcome. Ooh, that reminds me. Hello from Poland, hello Lonely Day, welcome. That reminds me, I was working on something earlier today and I wanted to share it with you all. I need to get up my Chrome, and it's something that I think will be a helpful resource for people. So if you go to the description of this live stream, you can find the link to a time zone conversion table. And I wanted to share it with you in case it interested you and receive any feedback if need be. I didn't want to do every single time zone in the world because that is too much. But I just did, I think, the best representation of the colouring community's time zone. But yeah, let me screen share that and I will talk about it. Oh, it's very large. There we go. So I made a Google Sheet, so if I do make any updates then you can see it there. But yeah, I did it based on BST because that's the time zone I'm in, and I have highlighted that comment in a very, very light grey. And I thought, start at 5 AM, sort of like what is considered morning time rather than night time, going down. And already I found it useful because Kimberlyn told me she had an appointment at, what was it, 11? And I was like, okay, what's 11 for me? 11 for me is 4 PM because she's Eastern time. And I was just like, okay, yeah, I can see it there. And I've got the summertime conversions and also the standard time conversions. And my thought is I'm going to print this out, stick it up on the wall for my desk, and then I can flip it around depending on what time zone we're in. It's going to get a bit funny when we do change clocks because different countries change their clocks at different times, but we'll be fine for those couple of weeks. But for the majority of time, I think this is good. Things in Australia get a bit confusing. I decided to keep it to just the Western and Eastern time, rather than messing around with like the half an hour difference. I thought this is enough. And you can always open it up, copy it, and remove columns that aren't useful to you, add columns that are useful, and do it that way. But yeah, I thought this was a nice handy thing, and I thought I would share it with you all in case you also found it useful. So yeah, I will have that linked in the description of all my lives from now on for anyone's help and use. Alright, so what have I missed? Just launched the post for the Mythographic Alice in Wonderland group buddy colour if anyone's interested. Nice. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to set an alarm for 9 PM because that is when Wendy Jazzy Doodle Designs is launching her next full book collab, which is Fragile World. So you may hear that go off. Let's just make it vibrate instead of give me a noise, because otherwise that will be, yeah, that's good. Alright, so I'll have that on the desk next to me. Life is occupying my colouring time this month, only 2 pages completed so far. I think you got me beat by 2 pages, and some months are like that, some months are very lifey. Finished 2 this month. One was the title page. That's handy, good stuff. Might also print and have nearby. Yeah, it's been something I've been thinking about for ages, and I tried to see if there was something like this online, but there was nothing simple like this and nothing customised like this, so I thought, let's make my own. It did take a while to sort of figure out how I wanted it laid out, but once I figured the layout was pretty simple, I just kind of copied and pasted sort of it up at the top and then sort of moved it plus an hour each time, so it was alright. Laura finished a page this month, doesn't happen often. Nice, Laura. Yeah, that'll be during the stream. How long did you have that cough now? Oh, I've lost count for so... I think it's been 2 months. And it's just a niggling, lingering thing that I don't cough all the time, but it's still kind of there. Did you have curry tonight? And if so, what kind this week? We had a slow cooker one. I don't know what kind. I want to say it tasted like chicken tikka. We had butter chicken last week, so it wouldn't have been that. There's some pages that are no dang joke. Absolutely. I mean, look at the mythographic one. Hi Marielle, welcome, and hi Julie, welcome, welcome. Right, let's open this book up. So this page is a buddy colour with Jo at Geordie Colours. We both had this in our plans, so we planned a buddy colour together. My camera does not like the lines on this. So we are doing this birdcage page. That's hard to say, birdcage page, birdcage page. And I wanted to do some testing, so I have already coloured in this book, so technically it's a lie. The title's a lie, because this is my first page, and I am counting this as a page because it is. I've added some new music to this playlist and it's throwing me off. I'm like, what is this playing? So I used Inktense and Neocolor 2s. Neocolor 2 was just the book pages, and Inktense was everything else. It performed okay, it didn't bleed through, but it did this weird like pilling splotchy thing. It's not terrible, but not what I want. Like, I got some weird, I mean the background is splotchy itself, but weird like pilling, like in large splotches. It actually looks better now it's fully dried and settled, but yeah. I also accidentally had glitter in the water, so it looks a bit glittery, all the books, which I don't mind that. But yeah, that was based on this colour palette here. I quite like that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to use pencils and keep it simple and just colour the page, no background. Don't fancy a background, I don't think. They call this annoying cough the 100-day cough round us. Hubby has it. Yeah, when a couple years ago there was a 100-day cough around the winter time, and I had that, and ever since I've had that 100-day cough, coughs have lingered with me. And I know I'm fine. I know if I go to the doctors they'll say it's just a long cough, it will clear on its own, because the only thing they can do is if it's a chest infection. I know it's not a chest infection because I'd be able to feel that on my chest. And I felt fine throughout the entire having the cough. It's just lingering away. Right. Piece of paper. Yeah, I don't really have any colours in mind either. I'm kind of thinking of a copper cage, so I might start with that and then see how I feel later on. I might have a look through my colour palettes and see if something jumps out me there, but yeah, I'm going to start with the copper. In fact, let me get up palette kit and see if I can find a copper combo there so I don't have to think of it. I need to sign in. Sign in with the right one. Sign in. There we go. Do you like this design? It's pretty but different. It is very pretty. Jo really wanted to do this page. It really shouted out to her, and I was like, not so much, but I can do it. Gold cage would look good too. I seem to always go for gold, so that's why I'm wanting to do copper, something a little bit different. Hi Jennifer, Nifs, Hobby Corner, welcome in. Lovely to see you. Right, gradients is what I want. Browse all. And let's search by copper, see if that comes up. Actually no, let's search by metal. And then look for the polychromos. Hi Paulina, welcome in. And hi Penny, welcome. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, rose gold. I don't fancy rose gold though. Bronze. Brass. Where's copper? There's copper. Burnt sienna, Venetian red, cinnamon and beige red. I'm going to get my swatch book out. Definitely burnt sienna. What's the other one? It's bronze. Yeah. Right, let me get a little scrap bit of paper. I'm going to start colouring now, so I'll be quiet for a change. No worries, Jeanette. Is your all-day stream this Sunday or next Sunday? It is this Sunday. I'm going to schedule it tomorrow, so it's ready to go. I think terracotta. Now let's try the cinnamon. Where is the cinnamon? There it is. No, I don't like that. I don't like the pinkiness. I think I'm just going to come up with my own combo. I don't know. Hiya Amy, just finished filming Friday Frolics. Nice, nice. Oh, Venetian Red, that was the other one in it. Let me try that. Okay. Burnt Sienna. Venetian Red. Ooh, yeah, that's fun. And then maybe terracotta. It'll look quite different to this, like, coloured on the thing. But yeah, okay. Venetian Red, and then maybe a touch of ivory for the highlights. I think will be nice. There we go. I'm going to start with that. Yes, remember to hydrate, definitely. I've got my glass of squash here. We'll be with family, so unfortunately not be around much, but we'll watch back. No worries, Jeanette. Hope you have a nice time with your family. What is everyone working on? It's not the stubbiest, but it's pretty stubby. I'll grab pencil extender there. It's Pepsi Max Cherry count? Yeah, it's a liquid. It counts. I'm in Cute and Cozy Peaceful Mornings Colouring Heaven. Lovely stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I got a new Colouring Heaven. Where has it gone? Where have I put it? Where is it? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Or it better be here somewhere. There it is. Drop it down further in the pile. I got The Fabulous Frogs Colouring Heaven. This is by Emma Peters. I'll give you a very quick flip through. So the ones at the back are ones from the Frogs and Friends, or is it Frogs and Flowers? I can never remember which way around it, which one it is. On the first book, bees. And then the first 24 in here are new at the moment, and then they will be in the Frogs and Flowers Volume 2 that's coming out later this year. I love that one. I love a lot of the pages in here. I'm really excited to colour in it. I think it's a great issue for introducing people to Emma Peters that may not have heard her before. Yeah, these are all the newer ones. I'm obsessed with Pepsi Max Strawberry and Cream Soda. Ooh, nice. You're on a book ban now? Oh no. You're working on Inklings. Deborah's trying out New Black Widows on Rita Berman's Hidden Earth. Love that. Jennifer also got the Colouring Heaven. Need to pick a page to do. Amy's doing a giant lobster double in Minnie Marotta's Secrets of the Sea. Nice. Amy's working... Other Amy, Amy with a Y, is working on Hannah Lynn's Mermaids, Fairies and Whimsy Girls. Finished that one. Got a page in Drew Reese and Coloriage Wild 2 to finish. Yeah, love the pages in this. Not colouring tonight. No brain power left. No worries, Laura. I filmed the members live. Not live? I didn't film a live. the members video for May, just before tea. It took me a long time. It's the Little Mermaid page from Sagan with all those waves. Yeah, the waves alone took me like an hour and a half. And the rest of the page took about an hour. I'm working on the Selkie from Mythographic Fairy Folklore by Fabiana Attanasio. I've only got 3 seals left to finish. Lovely stuff, Penny. I coloured a Selkie page. Or I finished my Selkie page. I showed it on my live I did on Wednesday. Ooh, I can grab my finished bee page that I did for World Bee Day. That's Bee Day, not Bee Day Day. Grab that and show it to you, because I did finish it off that evening. And then I also finished off the Selkie page. Oh my gosh, these lines are confusing. I'm trying to follow. I feel like I'm doing one of those, you know, those books that are like, whose string is attached to the kite, and you've got to like follow it back. I feel like I'm doing that now. Like following the backside of these. Oh my gosh, what is going on? There. That's tricky. It will take me 5 hours. Here's a long one. I think especially if you're using pencils to do it, it's going to take a long time, that page. Long time. It's probably one of the longer ones in the book that I've finished. And my copies of the black Fabiana books from the works. I thought I had unhauled them. Nope, just hidden. Oh, amazing. Yeah, let me grab that B page. Nice. Coloured most of this on the live. And then I finished it off the live. So yeah, during the live I based it all. I shaded the flowers and the queen bee's cape. And I finished it off with some gold metallic watercolour and also the gold opal watercolour. So it's nice and shiny. Yeah, I put gold dots on the stamens of all the flowers. I thought that was a nice touch. Yeah, a bit of a tricky page to figure out, but I'm glad I did it. Glad I did it for World Bee Day. In fact, I need to date it for the 20th. There we go. Beautiful, thank you. Yeah, loved colouring that. Glad to finally have a page done in this book as well. First one. Yeah, really love how her wings turned out, especially like you get that real kind of transparency effect whilst the shimmer. Oh, that was quite the slap. Really thought I'd given them away, turns out nope. I thought put them somewhere safe, just couldn't remember where that safe place was. And then the other one I finished that evening, just about, was the Selkie, which I showed this when I was doing the bee page. Yeah, I've got the bronze signo around the outside. It was based with neon colour 2s. Then I also added the copper opal watercolour to the spots. I thought the pink would look too weird because it can look green in some lights, whereas the copper I thought was a nicer one for that. It's a bit more subtle. Yeah, she's got nice blushy cheeks, nice golden hair. And I made the seals kind of like a light grey kind of pink. But yeah, I'm really pleased to get that one done. In fact, let me date this one as well. Finished that on the 20th. There we go. Chris is in the driver's seat now, so listening only mode engaged. Have a safe drive, Chris. Just dropped my eldest at his first run fair of the season. Nice. Got back a tiny pony. Oh, cute. Cute. I'm colouring the Chameleon page in Malcolm Many's Flower Fantasy. Lots of flowers. Yeah, that is that book all over. That will look gorgeous all finished. Yeah, I'm so excited by some of the books that were randomised for summer. I had some that I was hoping would show up. Only one of those got randomised, but oh well. I think I'm going to have plenty of time to do other pages over the next few months. At least I hope so. Need to get back out to a Ren Fair this year. It's been ages. Paulina, I told Jess that her Selkie page is very Paulina colours. It really does. Hi Hannah and hi Ada. Welcome in. Plan for today is I'm colouring in this book, the Sorcières et Créatures Féeriques by Hélène Canac. It doesn't fit all in the box there, but you can see it in the title. Yeah, I'm starting off with this copper coloured cage because I thought that would be fun. And I'm feeling very confused by a lot of these lines. So confused. I think do that. Yeah. It's contagious. Pauline's colour scheme. Gotta love the pinks and the turquoises. Okay, did almost everything I wanted to do in the pet room. Tomorrow is a new day. That's taken care of and eating, so I'm happy for now. Grabbing a tea and then colouring time. Fantastic, Vera. I was watching your Pictura book flip-throughs and feeling quite jealous that you have access to so many. It's one of my regular searches on Vinted, looking at what Pictura books are available there, because there's never much, or at least not the ones that I want. Right, let's grab Venetian Red now. Yeah, I feel like it's been slow progress for me of colouring the past couple of days, but it's because I've been doing more videos and things like that. Just other random stuff. Like colouring adjacent things. It's by no means a bad thing, but just... yeah, it got to like gone 10 PM yesterday when I finally finished the randomizer video, and I was like, oh, I need to get a page done to continue the streak, and I thought, I know, let's grab small victories, finish off one of the pages I started. 20 minutes later, all done. So that's the perfect use of that book. I only had a little bit of colouring time, wanted to finish a page off, and there it was. Ready to go. Just a few months ago there were so many more. Yeah, Pictura Monster Party is probably the only holy grail for me at the moment. I want it so bad. Yeah, that one personally doesn't appeal to me. I don't care for monsters much. I don't mind a page or two, but not like an entire thing of monsters. I just don't know how to approach it. I loved what Kay did with that book though. Absolutely loved it. I feel very shadowy today. Let's put on the main light. Is that going to help? A little bit. Not really. Right, then Terracotta. One's readily available in the States. Here in Poland. I like RJ Hampston's monsters. He does them so cute. Me too, actually. I do like his monsters. Like, they look so fluffy. I am liking the effect of this cage. Nice little combo. Maybe I should check eBay. It's one of those things you just got to keep periodically checking. And one day it will pop up. One day. It's a very jazzy song, this. Don't hate it. It's different vibes to usual. I added a bunch more songs to my playlist so that I didn't have to... I kept having the issue on stream where the playlist would end and it would start playing something random. So now it's quite a bit longer. Blue Maze monsters are the same. They look like they could be Monsters Inc. Yeah, that's what I like. I like a Monsters Inc. style monster. That's my monster of choice. With my tea, heard your picture comment, and I think I just got lucky on Vinted. I see them for 30 to 90 euros now. Nope. I see some pop up on Vinted UK, and they'll start and they'll be like £15, and you're like, no, and then it'll like slowly but surely decrease. Hiya Lucy, welcome. Lovely to see you. That's good. This ivory is really making the highlights pop. Just save that combo at the back of my book. I've got a couple of gold combos, but I don't think I've got a copper one. Out of ones I've made up. Yeah, I've got these gold combos at the back of my book, swatch book. So I'll add that copper one to it. Future reference. Hi Brittany, got an appointment with a dietitian, but it's not till the 9th of June. To be there at 2 PM, no worries. I mean, what's that? Just a couple of weeks wait. Not too bad. But I think in the UK we're just used to long wait times. Like, you expect to hear like 6 to 12 weeks or 6 to 12 months. Anything from that kind of time range. Saw the picture of Paris on Vinted for €5 today. Oh, I keep looking at those. The Paris one, and I'm like, do I not? And I'm like, no, I don't really like realistic buildings. I find them very boring. And so I don't know how I would approach it. I mean, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's Tomislav Tomek. I'm trying to only get books that I know that I really like and would enjoy colouring. Shuffle my playlist again because I feel like it's only playing the new ones. Maybe if I shuffle again. Yeah, there we go. Got this on fire because I accidentally swallowed some of my mint toothpaste this morning. Ooh, not nice. 6 weeks from triage, that's not how you say it, triage at the GP. Spoken to someone else in between who's hopefully going to write a report so I can go armed with. That's good, Amy. Hi Eliza, welcome. Lovely to see you. I feel like I should get the new Layla Julie one, but I'd actually rather get her Beautiful Planet one. Is that the yellow book? That one. I mean, yeah, like, get whatever you want. That book may or may not have been randomised for summer. It's funny with the randomiser wheel. It seems to favour some artists over others. I feel like Maria Troll has never been randomised, and then this time it came up a bunch, and I was just like, what's going on? Just because I said she's never come up before, and now suddenly she's everywhere. Vertical bars. And then you'll get like, or I'll get like 3 or 4 from the same artist, and I won't get any from another artist. And it's not the fact that I don't have books by that artist, it just doesn't seem to come up. Like, I had loads of Lulu Mayo this time, but then no Kirby Rosanes. What else did I have a lot of? Oh, did I have any Colouring Heavens? I don't think I had any Colouring Heavens, and I've got so many Colouring Heavens. Where were they? I don't know. Randomizer definitely has favourites. Confirmed. Yeah, I was definitely feeling the summer specific pages this time round. Really loving those. Let's carry that here. That's why it's called the randomizer. I know it's random, but it has favourites, it does. Do you have branded pencil extenders? Oh, this is courtesy of my dad. He made me these. 3D printed them. And got another one. This was the second version, although it broke on me. Want him to get another one printed. Yeah, Colouring Bumblebee. And then this one doesn't have anything on it. This was the first iteration. I said, oh, it could probably be a bit smaller. And I actually think it kind of grips a bit better, smaller. This is perfectly sized for the polychromos. If I want to use, say, a Prisma with it, I need to put its little collar on, and it just kind of tightens the end. Doesn't really affect your colouring. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, Dad. Oh, well, I can't remember how he built it. He just did it one day. He was like, "Look, I made you something." He made a couple of prototypes, and then that was the best one. Does anyone know if the Italian Layla Julie books have good quality paper? I didn't know there were Italian Layla Julie books, so I have not a clue. I can confirm that the polychromos work beautifully in the UK version, if that sways you. Red. They appear on my Amazon cheaper. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anyone who has a different language, and I don't think I've seen any. There's got to be someone out there. Ask around. That's another thing. Ooh, Ada. Ada does. Me. That's another thing. I feel like there's not many Italians in the colouring community, at least not ones that are speaking out. If you're from Italy, hi. Yeah, like quite a good representation from the Netherlands. Got some from Germany, from France. I think some from Belgium, I want to say. Poland. Can't think of any other countries now. But, like, Italy, no. And Spain and Portugal, not as many. Or Greece, I don't know. Fabiana, although she's an artist. Yeah. What about, like, active colourists in the community? Oh, it was a typo, sorry. I was born in Italy, if that counts. We'll count it. We'll count it, why not? Apologies, I'm quiet on colouring, so here lurking and listening. No worries, Lisa. What are you colouring? I'm missing some lines here. The cage. See. Okay, are we missing any other lines? Down here where we've got this kind of like berry branchy situation. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. The Julie book I have is very good paper. Oh no, falling into a rabbit hole. Rabbit hole, not a rabbit pole. Found a book for a really good price, and now they have some books I haven't heard of before. No, Vera. Oh dear. This is going to be mostly Blurkin. Decided to redo the entire background of Maria Troll Little Mermaid page. Ooh, good luck. But nice. The lady walking dog with rollers in her hair from the We Do Not Care Club. That's it. That's what it stands for, isn't it? We do not care. Love it, Lisa. Yeah, I need to watch you flip through that. Yeah, not sure what colours I'm doing for the rest of the page yet. I thought, let's start with what I know I want, and when I saw it I was like, I want a copper cage. So that's where I'm going. Might have a look at the Practical Colour Combinations book, see if there's something from there that jumps out. Funny book, and yes, that's what it stands for. Which page? Not the one you've just done. Yeah, and which And which Maria Troll Little Mermaid page? Like the one from the Fairy Tales book? There's another in another book? I've seen a lot of pages of like Maria Troll's crazy waves, as I like to call them, in a lot of different books, and I'm like, she needs to stop with those kind of pages because there's a lot of them. If you have all of Maria Troll's books, you must be sick to the sight of those damn waves. Fairy Tale Worlds book. Yeah, because I'm going to find it. I think it's Luna. I'm going to have a look. There's another one with lots of waves. I know it's definitely one of these older ones. Might not have it. Maybe not. Flip through this, I'm like, I wish this got randomised now. Ooh, it doesn't like the black. It's not that one, is it? This one? I know it's something. There we go. Crazy waves. That one to me is less appealing than the Little Mermaid one. Don't know why. I think it's because there's more waves. They're smaller and closely together. But it's so similar to the Little Mermaid page in the Fairy Tales book. It's like the composition is so similar. I'm looking at mine, even to the fact that she's got seaweed in her hair and starfish on her boobs. Like, even that's the exact same. The difference is she's not sitting on a rock here. You can't see her waist. You see less of her tail, and she's holding a little ship. It's so similar. Sort of like Lulu Mayer's waves, but there are so many. Yeah. There we go. It was Botanicum. That's the other page I've seen a lot of. I think it would take me many, many years before I want to colour that after this one. Hello Adri, welcome in. Practical Colour Combinations book is like my new little Bible. The colouring has improved since starting with that book. That's amazing, Deborah. What I love about that book is the fact that you've got, I think it's 9 colours in each combination. And so even if you use the same palette again, depending on how you combine the colours, you can get a completely different result. And it's nice to know that you can kind of pick and mix within those 9 colours and create a nice cohesive palette as a result. It's a very, very handy little book. Raise the lines here. Did some pencil lines to add my own outlines. Oh dear. It's that the composition feels so wrong because the back should not have that many waves in the far back. The sea doesn't do that, and it was bothering me so much. I know what you mean. Like, the physics don't make sense of the waves. And I think you kind of need to accept that. That the waves are just there, and there's many of them. I quite enjoyed it. I used Albert Durer's to colour it, and I'm so glad I did. I think if I did it with pencils, I would have lost my mind. It would have been so boring. So I'm glad I used a water activated medium. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Oh, I missed there. Right, that cage is coming together now. Been wanting that book, love what you are doing. Oh, it's such a cute book. If you want me to do a flip through, I'm happy to do that. Yeah, I think a lot of us in the colouring community got it after the Tubeathon, because, who was it? I think it was Zacatissimo, Andy. She coloured a page on the Tubeathon livestream in this book, and so many of us were like, oh, I need it. Because what she did was so cute. And then there were some people like, oh my gosh, I have that book, I need to colour in it. It's not a new book, I think it was, I don't know when it was released. Let's have a look. Not at the front, at the back. 2025. Oh, okay, so not old, but not at all. I thought it was going to be in like the 2010s, late 2010s, but no. It was last year. Don't think I've seen this book, would love a quick flip through. Yeah, it was Zacatissimo. Doing the Meet the Author pages in Fantasy World, playing with different pencil sets. Perfect. Perfect pages to test on. I decided to do my pencil test on one of the Small Victory pages, and I was like, let's do the one from Mermaid's Bay, because I like that the least. But I actually really enjoyed colouring it. Testing with different pencil sets. It's fun. Right, let's do a quick flip. Must confess, I stole your colour palette from the pencil test video. Love that. Literally just recorded a haul video with this book, and I bought it because I saw it on your channel. I say all the time, you're my biggest enabler. Well, it was a secondary enable, because I was enabled by Zacatissimo, and she was enabled, and then you were enabled by me. I think water theme pages are grown on you. Thing is, Kimberlyn, I like them for 2 months, and then I can tell you, come August, I'm not going to want to colour water anymore. I don't mind little bits of it, but it's just not my favourite. I'd just much rather colour a scene with flowers. I just love the stylisation of these witches. They are so cute. Yeah, I got it on Lyrica as well. I've got it linked in the description from Amazon UK and Lyrica, in case you're interested. Oh, that's a lovely one for summer. The cherry dress. Cute. Oh, so cute. Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I wish it was single-sided, because I feel like it would go well with alcohol markers, but the paper's really nice, so I don't mind doing it with pencils only. This is the page that Andy coloured for the Tubeathon, and she did these cats like little ghost cats, and I loved how that looked. And the hair colour, she did like purple, pink, green, ombre. It's really cool. It's nice how it's got some different like seasonal pages as well. Lots of spring, summer, plenty for autumn. As that always is with witchy ones. It did turn out amazing. It really did. It's so cute. And like the fact that you've got full page scenes, and then also like little, well, they're not even little, but kind of more close-ups of the witches, like just portraits of them with different animals, different scenes, a few small victories here and there. Yeah, link to Amazon UK and Lyrica is in the description. Thought I would do both of them. That's the one I'm working on today. Oh, that's the... Oh my gosh, that one's so cute. Nice simple one, that. Oh yes, Sue. Ooh. Sue, you're making me cough. You're not. There we go. Had this one on my wish list for a couple of months now, and looking at your flip through, I need to buy it. Honestly, all it takes sometimes is one person flipping through and commenting on it, and you're like, yep, yeah, that's a need now. Look at those sheep. I don't know why, but I want to colour them pink. Oh, so cute. So cute, little oak leaves. Yeah, I'm glad I'm finally getting to my first page. Oh, I've coloured that bottle at the back of the book. Oh no, I haven't. Something similar. Oh, little Easter bunny and ghosty. I don't know, do you do that for trick-or-treating at Halloween, or do it for Easter? Either. Oh, I love that one as well. think that was one of the pages I was like sent to Jo to choose from. Love it. Little Clover Witch. I'm not getting a cold. I've got a lingering cough which has probably been around for about 2 months. I want to say that I've had it since, not last completed pages video, but the one before that. So since the end of, what month are we in? April. End of March, I think, I've had this cough. And it's fine most of the time. Hiya Ali, and hi Leah, lurking tonight whilst doing colouring book organisation. Amazing. This is the only double page spread in here, which is kind of cute, or fun I should say. And also, like, why only one double? Give me some more. But yeah, I'd love to see this artist come out with another book. Yeah, I did this little test page for water mediums, and it did this weird pilling effect, so I don't know how good they'd be. I think it depends on how you use them. Like, if you want a smooth finish, maybe not, but if you're doing it as a base, then this will be fine. Because it took it really well, but it just did this weird, I showed this at the start, but this weird like pilling thing where there's like dots, like dark dots formed. Where it's not like loads of little dots that you get with pilling, but like more larger splotches. Ignore the splotches in the background, that was intentional. Just had my coffee and about to start the day. Lovely Ali. Right, back to this. I say that like I've had enough of it. I have not. That was just the weird kind of tone of voice that I used just then. Right, back to this. That's better. Thanks for the flip through. Definitely adding to my wish list. Oh, it's gorge. It is gorge. And I think I got this book March. It's the last book from the first half of this, or from the first few months of the year that I hadn't coloured in yet. So I was glad to finally get to this. Maybe I got it in February, I don't know. Check my journal. So I've got it listed at the start here. Yeah, it was the third book I got this year, so it was the last one. Now I've got almost all of these. Oh, in fact I can tick one more. Where's my pen? Oh, I lost my pen earlier. Oh, there's another one. Coloured in Flowerscape. I don't think I'm going to get to Artist... Oh no, I am. That got randomised. It's Artist Vault that I'm thinking of. Flowerscape and Paradise I do want to colour in soon as well. So that'll be first page of books this year. All coloured in soon, hopefully. Done any of these others? Not yet. Oh, and I need to add another one. Yes, Fabulous Frogs. And that is by Emma Peters. There we go. Are you doing all books that are randomised, or you choose extra ones during the season? Yeah, definitely choose extra, considering the amount of pages I colour in a month. I mean, I'm already up to 27? No, 28. I didn't update it yesterday. I'm up to 28 this month, and I do 30 for 3 months, so that gives me 10 per month, and I found that's a really manageable amount. But yeah, I'll show you the list of my spring randomizer. Well, that's get too early. And it just gives me a sort of like narrower list to pick from. I've coloured in that one now. Working on that. Tiny Worlds I coloured in. And all the stars are untouched books. Born 4 Seasons. Oh, I've done quite a bit since I last updated this. Mini Mania Volume 2. Crystal Colouring. That's amazing. Bear Country. Ooh, yeah. And the World's Best Colouring Heaven. And then I'm colouring in Sorcières, Créatures Féeriques tonight, so that'll be another one. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and I've got buddy colours, so plans to finish books in 1, 2, 3, and I've got another couple that are already started. It's getting to almost the last week of the month, and I'm like, oh dear, I'm not going to finish everything. Oh, who have I missed coming in? Hello, Amy. That is 3 Amy's in the chat, all spelled differently. Amy with a Y, Amy with an IE, Amy with an IMIE. And hi, Gail, welcome. So when is my video going to be up? Tomorrow, hopefully. I need to try and export my current video. Oh, I'm a little bit worried about this. Just as the stream started, I was trying to export my video for the members. And it'll be okay, because once that's exported, I'll be able to delete. I want to upload it tonight. And then once that's exported and uploaded, I can delete those, and then I can export the summer randomizer. It's all edited. I just need to do my final check. I like to just quickly scrub through the video, make sure I've clipped out everything that needs to be clipped out, or try and make sure that. I'm sure things do slip through the cracks every now and then. Hi Alexis, welcome. So it's there, but it's not Amazon shipping. $23 plus $19 to ship. Oh wait, yeah, that's not worth it. Been lurking and working and got lots coloured, but time to go cook breakfast and make coffee for Mum. Got another chaos day, lovely stuff. Thanks for a nice calming start. Thanks for joining, Amy. Enjoy your day today, or tomorrow. At least you're not falling ill, but I don't remember hearing you cough that much on Bumblebee Day. The thing is, with this cough, it has been so strange. Some days it will be fine and I'll barely cough, and other days it will get aggravated again. And I don't really know why. It tends to be if I filmed a video earlier that day, so I filmed the members colour along, so I've already been talking a lot. But honestly, I'm fine, don't worry about me. Can you check to see if you've got an invite link and I didn't screw something up? Oh, that's for the Alice in Wonderland group, I take it. I think once this copper cage is coloured in, I am going to pop you on the Be Back Soon screen for just a minute, as I need the loo, as I often do after I've been streaming for an hour. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. There's my ivory, there it is. I'm in, woohoo! Got 2 videos filmed, but I haven't had enough energy. Yeah. Some days you got more, some days you got less, and that's okay. The days where I do have extra energy, I go, go, go. And then on the days I don't, I'm stop, 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 and I sleep, sleep, sleep. So far, wow, I've only got 2 days left of the week, but it's been a really good week. I've been really proud of myself. Did I nap Tuesday? I did nap Tuesday. But I didn't nap Thursday, and I usually do. I'm going to try and push through tomorrow, because as good as the naps are, I do feel kind of bad when I finish napping, because I will set an alarm for an hour's time after I sort of get into bed to sort of allow me to fall asleep, relax, whatnot. And then the alarm will go off and I won't want to get up. And so I snooze it, and then it keeps going off and off and off, and I just lay there. And then it's 3 hours, and it's tea time, and I'm just like, oh, great. And I need to get better at just having a little, because I do feel much better after having a 20-minute, half an hour, 1 hour nap. But it's almost like my body knows, I had a quick 20-minute power nap before my time slot of Vera and I's Whipping the Whips live stream last month. I did a 20-minute power nap, set my alarm, and then I was up and I was ready to go, and I felt much more refreshed. But it's like my body knows I don't have anything to wake up for, and it's the same on like my days off. I can wake up when I need to wake up, but if my body knows I have nothing I need to wake up for, then it will just go back to sleep. I just physically cannot seem to wake myself up enough. A couple more layers on this bit at the top here. Already an hour, barely coloured, literally. I swear the first hour shoots by. It doesn't help that I spend a good 15-20 minutes chatting at the start. Takes a while to get into it, I find. Just rambling on. I'm liking this song. Something different. Getting used to new songs in this playlist. And by finding songs, I just go on YouTube Music, which is my music app of choice, and I search copyright-free lo-fi, and I just download a bunch of songs within a playlist. Let's talk about me. You did so much more colouring. It's also harder to colour when you're watching, because to type and colour. And also, you haven't been colouring for an hour, Vera. You were sorting out the animals. So cut yourself some slack. You've only been colouring like half an hour, 20 minutes. There we go. Alright, come back and do that in a bit. I need a wee. So I'm gonna pop you on the Be Back Soon screen for a minute, and I will be back in just a few. Okay, I'm back, and I managed to delete a couple of apps, and now I've got enough storage to export my colour along. So any members in the chat, that colour along I will upload once the stream is finished. It's just exporting next to me right now, because I was like, if I don't get it up today, the full book colour along, then I don't want to do it tomorrow, because I don't like doing 2 videos on the same day, even if it's a members only. I don't mind doing a live and a video on the same day. But tomorrow I'm going to do the summer randomizer, and then Sunday is going to be the day-long live stream. No sense putting a long colour along up whilst I'm live all day. So then it would be Monday. And I thought, try and give at least a week. I did explain this at the start of the video, but I'm going to try my best to get it uploaded tonight. Even if it's late, I'll get it done. And I did it. Just about. Oh dear. Had to cut out a couple of coughs in the colour along. There was one I couldn't cut out, so I just kind of clipped around the cough and then reduced the volume for it so it wasn't quite as in your ear. Oh. Alright, is anyone else like this? When you're hot, but you just love a blanket so much and you can't help but not have a blanket on you. That's what I'm that's what I'm like right now. Mum was judging me earlier. She was like, how have you got a blanket on you? I was like, I just like it. Might open my window actually. Bit of a journey to get to the window. I was also in a small rabbit hole of new books. Got myself out without buying. Well done, Vera. How are you doing the randomizer? Regular video or premiere? I did contemplate a premiere, but it's literally 3 hours long. I don't want to listen to myself for 3 hours. I don't want to listen to myself for 3 hours. I think the last one was 2 hours something, and that was bad enough. So I'm just going to upload it. And I feel like it's quite a long commitment to sit down and watch the whole thing in a premiere. So I'm just going to do it. It's stupid and waste of energy that I'll have a blanket on in the air conditioning. You know what I have seen? A cooled heated blanket. Not heated, that doesn't make sense. A cool weighted blanket, which apparently is meant to be really good to sleep with in the summer as well. And I'm like, do I want that? So I want to make an appointment at my doctor's. Nothing big, no worries. And they have time for me on the 4th of August. Oh my god, what is going on there? Our doctors don't even let you book out that long. Usually it's 2 weeks, and if you've missed the appointment slots for those 2 weeks, then you've got to make sure you call up at 8 AM on Monday to get sort of ahead in the next slots. And yeah, that in what, over 2 months? Nah. I don't blame you. Right, I'm going to open my window. Ugh. There we go. Get some breeze in. Shouldn't be noisy this time of evening. Apart from the crows or whatever they are. I hear birds. Yeah, got birds. Just making sure my email is ready to send to Wendy as soon as 9 o'clock hits. There we go. Perfect. I've got an alarm. I've got an alarm set. Yeah, I'm going to grab my book actually, because if you have Fragile World and you want to get involved with a full book collab, check out Wendy at Jazzy Doodle Designs. Can I link a channel? I'm going to find out how. And I did message her and asked if I could colour a page that I do on live stream, and she was like, go ahead. And so I was like, yay. So it won't be like an extra thing for me. So I was like, perfect. Right, YouTube. Cool, the birds are loud, aren't they? Makes you appreciate how good the double glazing is. Jazzy Doodle Designs. Where's the share button? Got another version of Fragile Worlds without the double pages, so not going to join. I mean, you can still join if you like describe the page. She says put page and number, but if you just describe what the page is, you can still join. It's still the same page. What am I doing? 4 more links. They're making a racket of dusk. Yeah. There we go. That should work, hopefully. Just checking it myself. Yeah. So yeah, go to Jazzy Doodle. The video explaining the details goes live in just under 15 minutes time. And yeah, you've got to send your top 3 choices. So I've put in mine. I'm really hoping I get the top one, because that was the one I was planning to do for my colour along this month. But if I don't, it's fine. I'm happy with the other 2. I can do them instead. But it was nice flipping through to choose my pages and seeing how many I've coloured now. I mean, I've gone from, how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was this year. 5, 6, 7. So I went from 7 pages to now 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the 2 doubles, 13, 14. 14. Doubled the amount that I've done. And I realised now that I'm going to be going to doing some new focus books and focus artists, I'm glad that I've got one book which is single-sided, one book which is double-sided and therefore has double pages, because I like the fact that every other month or so I can do a double page. It's like a nice extra challenge for me. So like with this one I had Kirby, and then I also had Dinosaur, which mainly, in fact all single pages, even in the double-sided books. Right, how do I want to do this? I need that version. Just saying to someone that Kirby would be less intimidating if he had fewer double page spreads. Yeah, he does love his doubles, and they are intimidating. I do feel quite inspired to make a video on specifically the panda double page in there, to see does basing a page actually save you time, because I think it would be good to do it for basing, say, it would be good to do an alcohol marker test of basing, but I'd want to do pretty much the same page, so then you're not being, there's no like external factors. It's not the fact that the page is harder, like I want to do the exact same page kind of thing twice, but not the exact same thing. So one of Kirby's, specifically the panda one, is good because it's got 2 hearts. Can we see the hippo page? Of course. Let me just grab that panda page as well that I'm talking about. So like doing, say, this side, just pencil shading this side with a marker base, because I feel like most people would base with an alcohol marker, but I don't want to do alcohol markers in this book. But water-based markers, good alternative. So I don't know if I'd do it for the background as well. Yeah, I'd have to find a nice light colour for the background, and then yeah, base the panda as well with some greys. But yeah, I think that would be a really good comparison, but I have no idea how I'd film it because these pages take a while. Maybe like a check-in thing, like have a timer. Because I'd do one and then do the other, but I don't know which would be best to do first. Because I feel like that's another factor that could influence, like the fact that you've already coloured a page means that the next one's a bit quicker. But yeah, here is the hippo page all finished off. I love how this turned out. I love that background. I'm so happy with it. Took 3 layers. But yeah, hippo turned out nice. Just want to give him a little pat saying, it's okay, hippo, you don't need to be mad. It's okay. You're alright. Background's still pretty. It is. I do say so myself. All Neocolour 2s. I think it was pink, salmon, and I can't remember the last one, but it was light yellow. I can check actually. It was orangish yellow, I think, or was it Sahara yellow? It was pink, salmon, orangish yellow, Sahara yellow. It was those. Panda page would be nice on a live. I'd colour along with you and time myself. Yeah, that was the other thing. Like, do I do it as like a live thing rather than a video, timing it? That could be another good way. Maybe do it like an afternoon live so I could commit to doing the whole thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I've got that idea in my brain now because someone asked about it. Like, I wonder how much time basing a page saves, and I was like, I wonder that too. I feel like it would definitely save your pencils, but that's harder to measure. But saving time, that's a thing I can easily measure. Don't worry, I'm just looking at this, debating how I want to colour these circles. You know what? I want to forget they exist and just colour over them. That's the other thing. I'd be distracted if it's alive, and I didn't. That's what I thought. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to chat unless. Yeah, I think it would have to be a pre-recorded video. Maybe like a check-in thing. I don't know. I will figure it out one day. It's not a science experiment. You're not going to be able to control for all variables. I know, but I'll try my best. Are you still planning the Camellia Live on Sunday? Yes, I've got the thumbnail ready to go. I don't personally, for me, like scheduling too many lives in advance. I get confused enough myself, let alone other people. So I like to do kind of one scheduled at a time. Unless it's like a big event live, then I might schedule that in advance. But I rarely do those. So yeah, I'm going to schedule that tomorrow, or even tonight perhaps, depending how, if I can remember, or if I just want to run into bed. But yeah, Camellia Live on Sunday. I've got a wheel of prompts. In fact, I might get that wheel of prompts and share with you, because I found, what's it called? Pickerwheel.com. You can make an account and save wheels to it, so I like that because then I can get it up on my laptop and my phone and my tablet. Log in. It's a bit finicky on like how to save things. It's a bit not very intuitive. When I was in hospital during some COVID recovery time, it was a really hot summer. Fans were not allowed, so my hubby brought me in the dog's wet blankets. I have my own now when I overheat. Oh, that's good. I'm confused now. What's tomorrow? Randomizer. Okay, so today, live / members only video. Tomorrow, Saturday, the randomizer video. I don't know what time I'll do that. Maybe 5 o'clock? Maybe 4 o'clock? I'll see. I'll probably schedule it. Then on Sunday, day-long live stream, Camellia Injakova. Probably Monday, whips of the week. Maybe Tuesday. And then Wednesday, whipping the whips live stream with Vera. Which ones we'll be using? I have all of her books. Might colour along with you. I've got 12 books, but I'm going to be colouring in 9 of them. No, I can't get the thumbnail up without clicking off my download. Right, switch wheel. No. Make an edit file. There we go. So yeah, I'm on my laptop getting up the picker wheel So I used this app as well for my randomizer prompt, my summer randomizer as well, just because you can copy and paste a whole list of text. So I got it from my Notes app or a Google Doc. You can just paste that in rather than having to type them out individually like I do on the Spin the Wheel app. So I am happy with that. Right, let's share the screen. So I'll give you a little sneak peek at the... what am I doing? Give you a sneak peek of the prompts that I'll be using to help me pick pages. And you can customise it nicely with different colours, so I went pastel rainbow. But yeah, it's in alphabetical order-ish, and I've separated it into lists of animals and objects. So almost any animal that you can think of that appears in Camellia books, I've got here. And then it'll help me go, like, say duck gets randomised, I'll be like, okay, let's have a look in the farmer's miniatures and the woodland miniatures, because I know they appear in there. Say the elephant gets randomised, I'll grab like desserts or safari or what's the other one I have? Vacation miniatures, because they've got some good options. And then yeah, I've got lots of animals. I'm planning on doing a 50 zodiac miniature page and the 26 letters page. I'm planning a lot of pages, and I want to get a bunch of title pages done. Maybe alternate between a title page, normal page, title page, normal page. Yeah, then we go into objects. I don't think I'm as exhaustive with the list of objects, but there is a lot of things here. And it will be fun. And I do have them separated out into 2 separate wheels. So yeah, that's Sunday's fun that we've got. Yeah, I've got 3 pages pre-picked out. The 26 letters is the iguana page. 50 zodiac miniatures, I want to do one of those, and I've got a buddy colour planned in 50 vacation miniatures, so I'll be doing that one as well. Then the rest will be up to random. Just got done with all my errands and ate and getting here. Your cage is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Nixie. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. So much happening. Thanks for your dedication. It seems to all happen at once with me. I'll have a week where like things seem really slow, and then suddenly it'll all happen at the same time. I've got another video I really want to film soon. I don't know when it will get uploaded, but I want to at least film it. Maybe tomorrow if I have the energy. And that is another amazing video from Ali, Colour Mama 360. She is incredible at thinking up these fun tag video ideas. And she's got this red flags tag, and she sent me the document, and I've got them all printed out and put in here. I did not look at them, I cut them up like this so I could see where the text was, cut them up, folded them up, barely looked at them. I may have seen like a word or two, but I tried my best not to look at them, so then I can be giving my first impressions when I open them on camera. Oh, timer. Stop. Everybody, if you want to join the Jazzy Doodle Designs collab, send your emails now. I think. Let me check her channel. Has she uploaded the video? Let me just double check that she's definitely uploaded. YouTube. Just double checking my time zones are right kind of thing. Come on YouTube, load. Yes. Send the email. Send. Oh, I didn't sign it off. Oh well, she knows who it is. My name's on there. Sent. Done. Okay, yeah. Put my choices in for that. We'll see what comes back from that. Got 2 of hers, Monsters and Zodiac, but I'll definitely colour something with you. Right, let me see if I can remember what I've got. I've got Woodland, Farmers, Vacation, Safari, Zodiac, and then I've got the 26 letters, 30 spellbound cloudy scenes, the woodland scenes. What's the one I'm missing? Desserts. I don't think I said desserts. And then I also have autumn, but I'm not going to colour in that. Mythical, not going to colour in that. What's the other one I've omitted? I'm looking at my collection, but you can't see anything from the spines, apart from the colours. I think that's everything. Desserts, farmers, woodland, safari, zodiac. Dragons! Dragon miniatures. That's the one I'm missing. I don't think I included 26 letters on the thumbnail, which is why I was getting confused with 9. Because I knew I had 9 books on the thumbnail. I had fun making that one. Just rearranging all the books. Don't recall how many I had, but it was surprisingly few. Fair enough. Oh, with the red flags. Yeah, I watched literally the first 2 red flags and I was like, I'm obsessed. I'm stopping. I messaged her, got the list. And I was like, I'm going to watch it once I finish recording it. And then come back. Sunday I'm focusing on getting my mermaid whips done. Love that, Penny. You had surprisingly few red flags. Nice. Vera's off to bed, work tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing your randomizer. We'll get around to watching Sunday or Monday evening. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Slap lekker. Take care, Vera. Yeah, I also have work tomorrow. And then there's another video I want to record. I feel like end of the month there's always so many videos that I want to record. Not necessarily because it's the end of the month, I mean, kind of like... And then I also have my plans video. Usually at this point of the month I'm like itching to do my plans, but I've got so many other things that I wanted to do. So I've got randomizer tomorrow, then whips of the week, starting next week, red flags. So the red flags video is, she got a friend to come up with colouring red flags. So, or what was the first one in the video that she talked about? Oh, and it's like little statements. You know those videos where it's like, put a finger down if you do this, put a finger down if you do that. So this is, a red flag statement might be, I say I'm happy with all the books I've got, yet constantly browse for new books online. That's my red flag. That's true for me. You're right, Vera. I got what you meant. I was like, she's on about the randomizer. Ooh. So it's kind of like statements that may be like something quote unquote bad about, yeah, like never have I ever, but with colouring habits, yeah. Like the more kind of like negative. Not that say any of them is necessarily bad or not, but just like, yeah, I'm guilty of that. There's a lot. I think I counted after I cut them out and folded them up. I think there's 34. But yeah, I even got a page based ready to go specifically for it. I think with these circles, so I've got the outlines, I think I'm going to outline that with a bronze signo because I think that would look cute. Don't know if this one's in the list, but mine is joining buddy groups and never colouring the page of the month. If that isn't, it should be. Being involved in 25 buddy groups but only managing to get 2 of those buddy pages done. Yeah, that's a guilty. Yeah, Ali's not sure how her friend came up with them. It may have been like ChatGPT generated, but it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being surprised by it. because I think I waited a bit too long for unpopular opinions. I think I listened to too many, and the same with the colouring book personalities. She didn't do all the flags in her video, or did she not? Ah, it's going to be a long video. I'm not complaining. Oh dear. I think that is one of them. That's fine. Yeah, I feel like that's a good one. Would be good to include. I don't say any more. I just want them to be as fries. Mine is waiting to buy books I know I want until they go out of print and then getting annoyed about it. It's honestly, Minnie, toxic trait. Yeah, it's a really interesting idea. Maybe I need to plan quite a complicated page to colour whilst doing it. Because I was thinking of doing I want to do something with pencil, not alcohol marker, because I think I don't want to have to worry about picking prompts and then being like, oh, I'm in the middle of a big alcohol marker section. Another could be checking out the colouring books in every shop that has them. Oh yes, I definitely am guilty of that. Do I already have these books? Yes. Am I still excited to flip through them? Also yes. Do I know I don't want this book? Also yes. Do I still flip through it? Yeah. Maybe I should colour something red. Actually, the page I've got planned does have something red. Sneak peek. This is my buddy with Lottie. Cozy Paper Trails. I based this thinking this will be a good one. I mean, if I get super chatty, then maybe it will be good. But yeah, I thought I could do that. Just colouring. I mean, that would take me, what, an hour-ish? Feel like the video might be an hour-ish. Swinging into Ollie's, knowing they'll never have any good books, yet still I'll be surprised. Yep. That's me in the works, or Smiths / TG Jones. I freaking hate that name. But yeah, I also still want to film, and actually this is quite a high priority for me, film and upload my colouring chat for Help, I'm Addicted to Buddy Colours. You got your woodland cuties on the way, cute cute cute. It is adorable. Literally the day I got it, I flipped through, I was going to pick a page and I was like, I can't decide a page. I just could not pick one. And then the following day, Lottie messaged me and was like, do you fancy a buddy colour? And I was going to say no, because I'm saying no to any more buddies, but I was wanting to colour in this anyway, and this will just help me pick a page, so I said yes, and I'm squeezing it in this month. Not that I don't have 25 other buddies that I still need to do. Because yes, I'm addicted to buddy colours. But so far, I still only have 2 planned for June, and I'm sticking with that. In fact, one of them may or may not happen, depending on how the buddy's feeling. Oh, they got Flower Fantasy in the works now. I did hear that. I haven't been to the works for a while. Sometimes they'll have great books in there, and then it will be ages until they get any new good ones. Right, I think all the cage is now coloured. So I'm going to grab my practical colour combinations. Yes, mini hugs and kisses. One of my addictions, another addiction of mine, is browsing Vinted before I go to sleep at night. Should be winding down for the night, but no, I'm like alert, like an alert bunny looking for predators, browsing on Vinted. Do I need or want anything on Vinted? Not really, but I just like to browse. And apparently I like to feel angry by the amount of mythographics for sale on there. Honestly, it should be a red flag for anyone on Vinted right now that doesn't know that Aldi is selling these mythographics for £2 and people are trying to sell them for £7, £8, £9, £10 each. It should be a red flag that there's so many, like, I wouldn't trust it. I'd be like, where are they getting these from? And how much? Why are they all reselling? I'd be suspicious. I'd be like, what's wrong with the books? Right. I'm having a flip through this, and you're getting a cheeky flip if you've never seen this before. The Practical Colour Combinations book. It's quite an old book. Oldie but a goodie. What I love about it is that you've got 9 colours in the palette, and then on this page, like different examples of how to combine those colours in 2, 3, 4 and 5 colour combos. Often I'll look at the 5 combo and then add a 6th colour to it that I want. My book's getting a bit tatty now, love it. I mean, a messy book is a loved book. After all. This does not fit the vibes of the page. I need to be looking at my page at the same time. But at the moment I'm looking for like a coppery colour. Let me reposition that up a bit. I just felt very inspired by that page. I was like, that's pretty. Especially those colours there. Pretty, pretty. Pastel. You know I love pastel. Yeah, that's why I love this book with the 9 colour combos. And I like Joanna Stone's palettes because she's got the 5 colours, the 5 main colours of the palette, plus 5 complementary colours. So you basically got a 10 colour palette. Oh, that's cool. World Africa Day. I don't really know what vibe I'm feeling. I'm just going to see if anything just jumps out at me. Vintage is dangerous. I bought 72 colour soft and 120 sets of super colours today. What an absolute bargain though. Sometimes you just cannot resist a good bargain, and that's the trouble. Oh, leave me alone, Temu. I did order on Temu the 48 metallic Languo Kimi Art gel pens. They got shipped today, so that's due either the 25th or between the 25th and the 3rd of June. None of these. I don't know why I'm flipping through so slowly. Don't like any of those. That's a pretty palette, but not for this one. Ooh, that's really cool. Like, muted rainbow. UK Temu site has a lot of different Lomark books from a UK warehouse for under £5 at the moment. Oh. Yeah, I don't trust books on Temu that it's going to be legit. I just don't. Unless it's like an Asian book, like a Chinese book, I don't trust it. Don't really want autumn, but it's got like the orangey coppery colour. No. Nope. Nope. Definitely something with orange and green I'm looking for. It's got purple, but then not much else. Got yellows, that could be good. Putting a finger in that. I agree about Vinted. I went back and found my full set of Albert Durers and they were still for sale. That's alright then. Oh, did you get them? Someone got them. Or someone went to see if they were there and they were gone, weren't they? I ordered several, they all arrived today, and fortunately all legit. I was prepared to be disappointed though. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. I mean, that doesn't surprise me because often Lomark books can get reduced for about £5. So they maybe like bulk bought them all when they were at a reduced price. La Provence. So I like all of these palettes. But I don't know. Might not find anything. A healthy salad palette. No. You did? Coming from Scotland, still in a sealed box. Amazing! Don't understand why some colouring books go to the discount places and some don't. Yeah, like, what's going on? Why is this reduced but not that? Make it make sense. Yeah, so easy to get a super cheap Kirby. For you in the US, so easy to get a cheap mythographic. Yeah, there you go. Cheap Kirby. I'm thinking of books that get sold in the works. So Kirby's occasionally pop up there. Lulu Mayo's sometimes do. Melpomene's books, so like Lomark ones, they do often as well. Oh, look at that lamb. Don't think that's the vibe for this page though. Still nothing. Nope. Is that the cover? Looks like the cover. I don't think it is. Just a different pattern. 60s toys, that's quite fun. Pop mangas pop up in Ollie sometimes. Yeah, those are the kind of books that just don't get discounted here. With the graphics and Camilla's. Well, apart from the Aldi ones. I've used that palette before. What did I use it for? It's like I recognise the palette, but then I'm like, where did I use it? I'm trying to remember. I cannot remember. I definitely didn't use the red with it. I don't know, but it's somewhere. Somewhere in my books. I like this purple, pink, red, green range. Like, get rid of the blue, get rid of these three. Let's put the finger in that as well. No. Oh, tasty that palette is. I think I've used that on a page as well. Again, can't remember what. I've got some flags, I've used them recently. Again, what did I use that for? Don't know why it matters either, but I'm trying to remember. Gosh, this video is taking forever to export. It's on 11%. Usually it isn't this slow. It's a bit concerning. Alright, I've got my finger in two palettes. I'm going to remove these flags because that was the bedtime story from Nelko Neko. I know where I used that one. And then, what else have I got here? Yeah, I cannot remember that, but remove that one. What's the other flag? That was Eerie. Oh, dang it. Oh, it was this one. Okay, so my thoughts are... Yeah, no. Now I've come back to this. Not that. I'm thinking this. Like this range. You've got the kind of olivey green, a kind of deep purple and deep pink. I kind of don't like that red either. And then maybe bring in like a softer yellow than that. Because that can be kind of like a terracotta colour. Yes, Members Live is going to be next Sunday, the 31st. Correct. Right. So let's find... I wonder if it's combined in any of those colours. I don't think so. Kind of there. Kind of that. Right, let's grab my swatch book. I'll start with the greens. So that's definitely going to be permanent green olive, earth green yellowish, May green. Some of my faves. No, that's a baby one. Still got life left in it. And probably a bit of chrome oxide green for darkness. Let's just swatch these a sec. There we go. So yeah, we've got a good flick through of that Practical Colour Combos book. I will put these in pencil extenders when I colour with them. Right, then I need a nice... don't really have anything that's this kind of deep purple. I have to blend some things together. So I'm seeing Caput Morton Violet, and I think that's a good tone to start with. They're all quite blue tones of purples. Maybe red violet. Let's have a test. I think that does look quite brown. They look quite good together. A bit of light red violet for highlights. Yeah, that works. And then I want like a dark pinky colour, but not red tone, more muted. I think the permanent carmine. Okay, what's happening? On Wednesday I got some glitter pens as a gift without a name, and I just called from front desk downstairs that I had a package. I thought it was the books. Dot dot dot. I think that works. It's vaguely autumnal, this palette. I don't know if that's the vibes I want to go for. I might just completely change my plans. As I'm colouring this, I'm like, I don't like it. Like, I do, but not for right now. That was the books that Sarah sent me from the UK, but it was something from someone. A Castle Arts set of pencils. Who did it? Who did it? Thanks for letting us know about the Fragile World collab. Got my email and I've received my first choice already. Let me see mine. Yay! So did I! I got the butterflies. Woo woo! That was the page I'd already planned in my head to do for June anyway. I wanted to do it for this month, but I wasn't feeling it just yet, so I thought I'd save it for June. And it's the butterfly which goes next to the bee, which I did for February. Copper has an orangey tone, so you need a palette with blue at the centre. Maybe a wide range of different blues. Yeah, maybe like blue, yellow, pink. In a way I kind of like this pink tone. So let's find some blues. It does not have a name. Oh, the Castle Art Pencil Spring, nice. I want to get the newer 216 Languid times Kimi Art 1mm gel pens. And I've got more money to afford them since I'm missing my dark brown. And I want those new colours of the regular. Nice. Good to save up for it. Oh, I nearly went for butterflies but chose the frogs instead. I mean, that is a cracker of a page. I've already done that one though. It's a good page. Right, let's find some blues. I'm thinking cobalt blue. Mahino blue reddish. Yeah, just like that is given autumn. And I don't want that. I don't know if I necessarily want the earthy tone greens. I might want to go kind of chrome oxide permanent green instead. Let's try phthalo blue. Right, all this top bit. That blue's quite bright, quite dark. Don't know if I necessarily want it to be that dark. Let's try. Ultramarine. Let's try ultramarine. Maybe a more denim-y blue. I prefer that. I don't know. I'm so lost with these colours. I'm thinking now a more like dark green, kind of like pine green. And then Herman green. Yeah, I prefer that green tone. What are your favourite olivey tone greens? You're going back. Refuse to buy any colouring books that have been coloured in enough or a lot. Didn't find many adult colouring books online for sale. Ah, fair enough. Teal or blue green would be across the colour wheel from copper. Yeah, maybe do her in blues. Maybe I just need to start colouring the bits now, because I feel like these look like sunflowers and I kind of want to colour them like sunflowers. So maybe that's where I start and then I bring in the extra colours from there. I always say if you're not sure on the colours you want to do, just start with the bits you do know. So like go with the greens next, then go with maybe some yellows, then see how it goes from there. Sometimes finding a colour palette doesn't work, at least not for me. I think I might turn the camera on and thank whoever sent them and test them out. Yeah, I know I've seen Jo from Piggy Pens has received some anonymous gifts, and she's put little call outs on her Facebook, not Instagram, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I've lost my train of thought. On her YouTube posts, that's my train of thought. Okay, why is my video stuck on 11%? I am going to stop exporting the video and then try starting again. Let's close that. Let's close everything, because that is taking way too long. Let's put the phone on charge. I used them in Maria Troll page along with the Castle Art Soft Touch. They work really nice on the paper. That's good to know, Gail. Right, yeah, let's start with the greens. I kind of don't even necessarily want the page to complement the copper tone. Like, for me the copper's in a way like a neutral, because it's the metal. But I just fancied something a bit different to what I usually do for metal tones. I thought if I start with the copper, then I can't chicken out of it. Ooh, did you hear the train then? Do hit the train quite a lot here. It's not like very close to me, it's kind of a few fields over, but just on the other side of the field. Copper's looking so good. Yeah, I'm very happy with the copper. I just have no idea about anything else. Yeah, if I start doing the green, I mean, yeah, do yellow, sunflowery kind of colours, maybe like a nice bright pink. I don't know. Like, Jo really wanted to colour this page, so I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm sure I'll come up with something. And the fact that I knew I was doing it on stream, sort of, I feel like this helps me. Like, even just being able to voice these things online, even if I don't necessarily take the suggestions completely, but just like being able to bounce ideas around, I find really helps me for pages that I'm not entirely sure how I want to approach. Sometimes at least, and then other times I just get frustrated and I feel like stopping. That very rarely happens on stream. Happened once. Do polys work okay in Eerie books? Nikki? No. They really don't. It works better in the English edition, I will say that. But in the Japanese version, big nope. And this is coming from someone who loves their polys, and I have used polys before in the books, and I will show you examples. I will grab my first and my second tale, because my first tale is Japanese, and polys kind of hate Japanese paper. And you can create some nice results, like I am very pleased and happy with this, but it hates layering. You can't layer with them, and you can't get a smooth finish. So it works for kind of like these vintagey vibes, but I don't know if you'll be able to see. It almost scratches away the colour. It's very liney. That's probably a bad example because I think I did quite a good job on that page, if I do say so. But like, trying to get a smooth colour, you just end up getting lines through it. And it's like as you layer more, you can see the ground there did not want to get a smooth finish. Oh, the camera doesn't like it. That's my page for the collab. But as you can see, I don't learn my lesson and I just keep using them. This one was Black Widow's and it was much smoother. Like the paper didn't resist it as much. I do think they work better in this book. But still, you don't get those smooth finish results that I love from them. Where is the page? Here it is. I think this tree looks pretty good. Yeah, the paper in this book's a lot smoother, whereas the Japanese one is a lot toothier. So it looks so much smoother, and I know the colouring process is a lot nicer. And I've done another one. Where's my other one? Here's my other one. The backgrounds aren't the best here. I went through a phase of like really enjoying colouring pencil backgrounds. And then this is the one I'm doing for the collab. It's been coloured with a combo of Polly's and Black Widow's. And I'll probably try and continue with the Black Widows because I think they're better. But yeah, the ivory colours, Black Widows. Kind of lighter brown colours of Black Widows. And then I think the browns are Polly's. But yeah, much smoother results than in this one. What was that page that I just went past? This one. Well, this was Inktense base, that's not a good example. Yeah, this whole castle was Polly. Like, you can get okay results, but it's just... I personally... Most people prefer the Japanese paper. I personally prefer the English paper. If I were to repurchase them, I'd get the English editions. The polychromos work really well in the mythographics. I used polychromos for the page I did a mythographic fairy folklore, and they work great in there. So that would be a good one to test in. Yeah, it does much better with a wax-based pencil, that's for sure. I need to test chroma flows in them. Don't know where or when. Oh, that's not the pencil I want that one. You found it works well to use an alcohol marker to blend polychromos. How do you tell which is which? Mine says printed in China. For which book, Jeanette? Yeah, my to be honest, my fairy folklore says it was printed in a different country. I do have a replacement fairy folklore now. Where is it? Here it is. Is it? Nope, that's mine. Where did I put the replacement one? Where is it? That's mine. Where is it? Is it downstairs? So that's mine because it's got the bent up and it's got the page coloured in it. Put it in here. Aha! It just slid further back and I couldn't see it in the drawer. So this is the one I got from Amazon, and it says it's printed in Poland. And this is the one I got from Aldi, and it's printed in China. And like the Aldi one feels ever so slightly smoother, but barely. It feels the same thickness. Yeah, definitely smoother feeling, but only very slightly. I'm personally not going to test these because I'm going to give them away. So stay tuned for that. I think that will be next month, you know, after the hype has died down for them. And I think, I'm hoping to do it for UK and Europe. I would do America, and if it was before all the prices went up crazy, it is just too insanely, like, it would be cheaper to buy a mythographic from over there and send, like, it's not worth it. But for Europe, it's still quite expensive to ship, but cheaper than buying the book online, kind of thing. Oh, for the Eerie books, Romantic Country. I mean, one's in Japanese, one's in English. That's the way to tell. But where does mine say it's printed? I don't know. It's in Japanese. Oh my gosh, it's had so many editions. Wow. It's had 22 editions, this book, up until this point, and it's probably had more since then, because that goes up to 2021. That's crazy. And yet, Romantic Country 3, how many editions has that had? Like, 2. Yeah, 2. 2016, 2023. Why? Why has this had 22 editions and this has had 2? Oh no, it says 1 and 5. I don't... I can't read the rest. Oh, there we go. Hi Dana, welcome, lovely to see you. Funny how they print them in Poland but don't distribute them from here or make Polish editions. Yeah, make it make sense. I don't know, it's in Japanese. Exactly. And look, Audi has loads of the mythographic books left. Obviously no colourists near me or vintage resellers, clearly, yeah. When I went on the Saturday after to get another copy of Fairy Folklore, because my grandma took the first one. Well, not took, I gave it to her. There were still just as many mythographics books left as there were on the Thursday when I went. And I saw a couple of romantasy, like, just discarded in some other baskets, and I was so close to putting them back on the pile, but I was like, no, I think I'd look... If I was alone, I would have done it, like, alone in the aisle, but there were people around me, and I think they would have looked... they would have thought I looked strange putting it back. I was like, don't discard the mythographics like that. And it was literally like 6 baskets down. It was in the same aisle. Couldn't be bothered to take 3 steps backwards to put it back in its correct basket. Come on, people. So it's a bit of a gamble as the paper may change by year as well. It is. Yeah. And it's like with mythographics. So many people were so disappointed, and I was like, I'm giving it a chance. And honestly, I enjoyed the colouring process of that Fairy Folklore page just as much as I did my previous mythographic page. I thought it was great. Thinner does not equal bad. It just means thinner. It looks like it's cheaper because it's thinner, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is worse. At least it wasn't worse to me. I went back to Aldi since I got mine. I had an amazing gift from my son who lives in Thailand. He sent me 6 Eerie books that arrived today. Amazing! Oh, which ones did you get? What was it? 2 Romantic Country and then the World series? Yeah, there's 4 in the World series, isn't there? Heritage, Legends, Fairy Tales, Literature. Oh no, 5 now, and Travel. Oh, I'm so excited to colour in Travel. I've got a buddy colour planned for next month. Cannot wait. And flipping through it, wow. If you've got Eerie's World Travel, pick it out for summer, because it's got so many good summary pages. It's, yeah, great book for summertime. I really enjoyed Geordie Colour's video of 10 books she likes for summer. And I liked how they weren't just summer-themed books, because that's where my brain would have gone to. There were some that just, for her personally, they felt summery, like she picked out Mythic World. Personally, I wouldn't have picked that out, but it was interesting hearing her thoughts, and I thought that was an interesting idea, like maybe I could do that. Like what books feel summery to me that aren't necessarily summer specific. And like, I really liked Jo's video of summer pages, and she asked the question of, what is summer to you? What feels summery to you? And I said anything tropical, anything beachy, tropical birds like flamingos, toucans, parrots, that screams summer to me. Anything like safari or safari animals, like jungle animals. And anything water, just all the water pages, that's summer to me. I think it's like a really kind of interesting question to ask people. Because, yeah, you'll get overlap, but for some people, like, summery things are distinctly different, or like, what they immediately think of as summer is slightly different. Aria's my favourite artist, mine too, and doing the full book collabs has made me realise I really have neglected her books. I need to make sure I colour in them a lot more. A lot more. Maria Troller Luna feels really summery to me. I know exactly what you mean. It's got lots of like jungly pages in there. And when I was flipping through it just now, I was like, oh, this would have been a great book for summer. Yeah, I agree with you there. Luna is summery. Vegetable gardening page is also summer to me. See, for me, I see a vegetable garden and I think more autumn, like autumn harvest. So yeah, that's a difference. As if I saw like a flower garden, that would be more summery to me. Got 5 Worlds and Laura Mia. Love it, Nikki. Amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot about Laura Mia. I always forget about Laura Mia. I've only coloured one page. I need to colour more. Spoiler, it does not appear in the summer randomizer. And I was kind of hoping it was, and it didn't. But that doesn't mean I can't colour in it without it being randomised, in fact. June, I've given myself so much freedom to colour whatever I fancy. I'm so looking forward to it. All the vegetables don't come out in the fall. Yeah, I know, but it's just me. I see a vegetable and I'm like, autumn harvest. Joe was talking about fireflies in that video, and I never realised they were not in Europe. Honestly, I didn't realise they were like an actual real thing until a few years ago. I thought they were just kind of like a fantastical thing you only ever saw in movies, or were talked about in movies. Like, because yeah, they're not a thing. Never seen them. Never seen them in my life. Can't wait for your summer colour randomizer video. Thanks, Megan. It will be with you in a few hours' time. Less than 24 hours' time. It's going to be up tomorrow. And make sure you are well fed and watered before watching, because it's so long. And never fear about watching it in parts. Absolutely fine. Fine by me. Lurking, thanks for lurking, Kate. Yes, berries and ice cream, definitely. Strawberries, raspberries. Like, if I see a berry page, like, you know, the berries, like, is it a blackberry, is it a raspberry? Depends on how you colour it. If I'm doing a summer vibe, I colour them raspberries, and if I'm doing a more autumn vibe, I colour them like blackberries. Makes me sad for you all that you can't see fireflies. Yeah, I mean, they sound magical, like genuinely magical. But alas, no. It's like we don't get raccoons. They don't exist over here. Never seen a raccoon. Or a skunk. Love an extra long video. Me too. I love it when people upload long videos. I'm slowly but surely making my way through, oh, what's her channel name called? Oh my gosh, what's her name? Why is it escaping? Colour with Claire. I'm slowly but surely making my way through her full colouring book collection video. I'm watching it at night. I love watching colouring collection videos when I fall asleep. So because of that, it takes me approximately 3 to 4 times longer than the video actually is to watch it, because I'll set a sleep timer. On YouTube you can go into the settings and have it turn off and stop the video after a set amount of time. So I'll do that for 30 minutes. It just means I have to keep going back, watching the same bits over and over until finally, slowly but surely, I make my way through. I just find colouring book collections especially relaxing to go to sleep to. Just seeing all the books, hearing people gush over their books. I love it. You just finished that today, nice. Pretty glad we don't have big bears here. Yeah, never seen a bear. Like, the thought of seeing a bear, that is insane. No Miko and no Ray for us European folk, exactly. When I was a kid, bedtime was often before sunset, and after the sun went down I would sneak out of my bed and go to the window and watch the fireflies blink until I got sleepy. Oh, that's so cute. Love watching everything Claire's ever done. About halfway through watching her Colour with Claire full book collection. North American animals keep life exciting. Literally. Oh my god, is it me or is it come hot quick? Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. I feel hotter now than I did at 4 o'clock. I've got my windows open so you can hear the birds. Well, not really the birds anymore, but you can hear the train as it goes by. I don't live particularly close to a train track, but it's a field over. But yeah, hi Jay, miss life so much. The hub is never away at night at the moment. You're like, Joe, you're giving me the vibes of my dad when I want to film. Because on a Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday afternoon, my mum goes to work. And there was a time when my dad always went to work with her, because he's got an office where my dad's a IT technician for GP surgeries in the area. And so he has an office at my mum's work because she's a receptionist at a GP. So he would often take her, or he'd go out and do calls around the area kind of thing and pick her up at the end. But the last couple of months he hasn't been doing it as much, and so I'd be like, Dad, don't you want to go take mum to work, have some quality time, make sure she doesn't get any trouble? I'm like, go escort her to work. And he's like, no. I'm like, get out. Friday he does tend to finish a bit earlier. Right, so I think today he finished just before 4 actually is when I started filming. 3:45 I started filming. I just don't like filming knowing that he's upstairs and can hear me. And I also don't like hearing him. Like, he came up, I think he must have had a call or something, and I could hear him talking, and it was really distracting to me, and I didn't like it. Yeah, what is the humidity? My video's just finished exporting. Let me check BBC weather. I'm going to guess like 70%. 75%. That was pretty good from me. I'm impressed. But yeah, tomorrow's meant to be 24. Sunday 28. That's going to feel hot. Oh, 6 AM when I wake up. 95% humidity. I think I need to bring myself a bottle of water to work tomorrow. Usually I have a coffee and that'll last me. Oh my god, it now says it's going to get up to 30 on Monday and Tuesday. What is going on? Last week it was like 14 degrees. Raccoons, skunks, deer, opossums, bears are all common occurrences where I live, so adorable. We have deer, but the rest, no. How's Lexi doing in the heat? She's okay at the moment. Spent most of the afternoon sleeping on my bed, so she's all good. But no, she's not too good in the heat. She kind of just lays her legs out. You know she's hot when she doesn't curl up into a little ball. Bless her. Saw a trash panda sneaking across the road the other night. Oh, See, I think our equivalent would be like a badger. I sometimes see a badger crossing the road. Do you guys have foxes? I mean, we don't see them very often, but yeah. I think I summoned you by talking about your video where you mentioned you don't have fireflies. Yes. But we just found today from Home Bargains, and it's best thing ever. £2.99. Love that. Yeah, might have to start putting my fan on soon. I never moved it out of the way. It's still on the side, ready to go. Last week the heating was on, exactly. I have a feeling it's going to be horrible at work over the next few days, just because even though the heat is going up, clients will still have their houses hot. Because if you're non-ambulatory or bedbound, then you get colder much more easy. Which means that we're just roasting. I turned the heating off yesterday. Foxes, coyotes, bobcats. We've got foxes as well. I have a Maine Coon. I don't know how she's going to cope, bless her. Oh, yeah, my car does have AC. Luckily. It's a bit good to blast that. My car heats up so quickly. Even when it's not hot, when it's just like sunny outside, it heats up really quick. Gators. Yeah, don't have anything like that here. Lots of poisonous snakes down there too, in the south. Bringing it. I've always wanted to get a Maine Coon. You're so fluffy. Missed that one. No. I don't know if I'll finish this tonight, actually. I was hoping I would. I might. It's 5 to 10. I do have work in the morning. Oh, in fact, let me check. We have bats, yes. We do. Not that I ever seem to see them. What was I going to look for? What was I going to look for? I completely lost my train of thought. My work schedule for tomorrow, that's what I'm looking for. For once, it's a pretty good schedule. No long gaps. Oh, they've increased someone's time to 45 minutes. That's good. That is good. Right. Yeah, should be a good day at work tomorrow. Lovely stuff. Our bats are flying tonight. Oh. Wolves used to be in the UK, but they were hunted out, same as bears in the north. Citation needed. Yeah, they've started reintroducing wolves, haven't they? They've started a programme. I think up in Scotland or something. I don't know. Again, somewhere in the north. I remember hearing it on the radio one day that they've reintroduced them. We have a ridiculous huge AC unit in the bedroom, which is amazing, but so loud. We both enjoy noise but when sleeping, but won't hear a burglar. Are you expecting burglars? Always. live amongst many criminals, but in all fairness, they don't tend to poop on their own doorstep. Yeah, that would be, yeah, they've got to travel out to the nice area, eh? Got to travel out to the people worth stealing for. Not that. And you know I'm not insulting you. I wouldn't steal from my house either. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. No. They've reintroduced beavers. Ah, nice. Yeah, never seen a beaver. Thanks for all the love hearts. Exactly. I have a sleeper house. Keep it looking rough out front, but nice inside. Lol. That's the way to do it. Little do they know the thousands of pounds she's got in books and supplies. That's a goldmine right there. And if only you had vintage my room, that would double the value of the whole collection. I'm not sure if these pencils are necessarily the best. They're not particularly smooth, but they're not terrible. I definitely need to test some more pencils out over the rest of the pages. It's not smoothing out fully. That's the problem. I mean, it looks okay on camera, but yeah. You've got it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you. And I'm jealous. Where's your house? I'm going to nick it. Oh, that's amazing. Amazing. Emma gifted me. And I had a breakdown, of course. Of course. Because I know how desperate you were. Like, I just want one book. Well, that's it, Joe. That's it. You're done. No more books. Joe's done. She can die a happy woman. Maybe wait until you coloured your first page, then you'd be like, okay, bus, come get me. Love how much you gush over the things you love. Yeah, I love that too. I love hearing people passionate about the things they're passionate about. Right, what next? Let's do these longer leaves. Have your copper cage. Need to go back and note the colours. I can tell you the colours right now. Burnt sienna, Venetian red, terracotta, and ivory. Burnt sienna, burnt sienna, Venetian red, terracotta, and ivory. Yes, just like the other week when you were looking at Woodland Cuties. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Well, better for me to react there than in Tesco, you know? Because that's what it would have been. I would have been in Tesco like, trying to conceal it all and not look like an absolute creep. I had a bit of a break on Thursday, so I went in and got the Fabulous Frogs Colouring Heaven. Because yes, I got it. I got it, Joe. I flipped through it at the start. I got my frogs. I feel like not many people are going into Tesco before 9 AM to pick up a Colouring Heaven. But I did. Especially not in this town. It does make me think though, because they have new Colouring Heavens coming out each month, what do they do with the old Colouring Heavens? Do they ship them back to Colouring Heaven? like the warehouse, and then they sell them on from there until they sell out. Because individual stores must have so many left over. Like, do they treat them like newspapers? They bundle them up after their selling period and then send them back? Makes me wonder. Because very rarely does a shop in my area seem to only have one left. They've always got like 8 of each. And there's so many different ones. And they won't seem to have it for any longer than... I did notice they still had the Tiny Town one, the Gabby Wolf collection. Because usually they only have one per series from the Colouring Heaven. Like, they've got the collections, they've got the presents, they've got the pocket, and they've got the specials. Those are like the regular ones. They toss them, do they actually? You're joking. What a waste. They do discounts on back issues, don't they? So I bet they go to Colouring Heaven HQ. I hope they do. Yeah, I see older Colouring Heavens and Home Bargains quite often, yeah. Not the ones in my Tesco were damaged, yeah, because they just don't care. They don't care about how they're treating these things, do they? Mine are usually pretty good, because I'll always give it a good flip through when I'm there. Got 3 of them today, and there were a good few others as well. Yeah, I want to know now. Someone give me the inside scoop. What do you do with your leftover Colouring Heaven magazines? Why would you toss them? Like, donate them, charity shop them, like so many different ways. 3 today in Home Bargains. Yeah, in Home Bargains they tend to keep them until they sell out. Because I'll have like some older issues in there as well. Okay. I don't know why I read that like that. Tongue colouring Maria Troller for today. Hungry. I'm doing pasta with chicken and creamy sauce. Ooh, delish. I have got that for leftovers on Sunday for my day-long live stream. I kind of purposely did extra pasta when I cooked on Wednesday. And I was scooping it into a pot, and my mum goes, "Can you even freeze creme fraiche?" And I was like, "I'm not going to freeze it. I'm going to have it on Sunday. I'm doing a day-long live stream." And she was like, "Are you now?" I was like, "Yes, I am." It's nice, quick, easy, bung in the microwave, nom nom nom. Jobs are done. Inspired by broccoli pasta, love it. Unfortunately, broccoli wasn't pretty on the market today. So it's just chicken with no broccoli. I did frozen peas with it too. If you've got frozen peas, bung some of them in. Just for a couple minutes at the end. Time to go skip diving for Colouring Heaven magazines. Yeah, don't mind us. We're just lurking out the back rooms of Tesco. That's your rubbish. Some donate them? Oh, I hope so. I've looked through 5 of them before I found one that wasn't damaged. It was the inside pages that were damaged, not the covers. Oh, that's annoying. Sadly, yes. I worked returns for years. The vendor pulled the old and put the new ones out. They would bring the old ones and I would have to rip the covers off and then ship these for credit. Oh my god. It's like, why just waste? So many other better places they could go. And like, you think about all the stores that stock them and how each of their stores may have like, what, 5 that get wasted each time? That's so many. Such a waste, and they say they're trying to go green. I don't think it's necessarily Colouring Heaven's fault, more the supplier's fault. But yeah, what I hoped happened was that they shipped them back to Colouring Heaven. You know, as a new shipment came in, take back with them the old ones, and then they can sell them off on their website until they sell out. Surely that makes sense. Surely. Alright, let's do 2 more. Not 2 more. 3 more, 4 more. A couple more leaves. There's a few more leaves. I'm trying to make sense of what some of these are. I'm a little bit confused. There's a this shaped leaf there that I missed. Got a lot of overlapping lines, and it doesn't take much to confuse me. Well, the only thing I don't like is kale because of traumatic experiences, but everything else I love. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to ask about your trauma with kale. I don't want to relive your trauma, but I mean, kale is not something I really eat ever. We're more of like, we have a lot of spinach in this house. We put spinach on our pizzas that we make every week, and then we'll have leftover spinach that we use up and put in various different things throughout the week. We'll even do like spinach as a base for salads and things like that. Basically, we just like spinach. God, there's so many weird lines. Just colour it all green and be done with it. That's what I say. There's another something going on there. Just colour it green. Today with online selling they may have to go back, but sometimes the shipping is expensive. Yeah, people don't like paying for full price for crease corners. Not, I mean, exactly. Absolutely not. I managed to get some money off both of mine. In fact, the Woodland Cuties Pocket Colouring Heaven, got that for free because I had a £5 club card voucher that was expiring at the end of the month, so I was able to use that up on there. And then I got £4.50 off the Frogs one because I had a £4.50 voucher that was expiring, so I was like, lovely stuff. Get some money off, why not? Honestly, my nan deserves these vouchers because she has like the mini club card that you put on your keychain, and she uses that at her little Tesco Express local to her. I think she does little top-up shops there, sort of thing. And so most of it thinks my local not Asda, Tesco is hers, not mine, because I don't shop there much because Mum does the weekly shopping. I fill up petrol, I get the old bits and bobs every now and then, but not like big main shops and not regularly. My nan puts most of the money in, so thanks, Nan. But she said she didn't want to go through the hassle of getting a club card and having to worry about spending the points. She was like, I'll give them to you. And I was like, thank you. Right, I think that's all the leaves, I hope. I can tell you just fine. My nana used to blend goat milk and kale and make me drink it. So someone told her it helped with asthma. Now I can't even say. Ooh, that sounds disgusting. Yeah, that is trauma. That is trauma. Wish I didn't know. Right, let's go for a brown Let's grab walnut brown, and I'll use this burnt sienna for the centres of the... I'm calling them sunflowers, and they're going to be sunflowers. Now, that's another thing. Are sunflowers summer or autumn to you? Because to me, they scream autumn. But in Jo's video, she was saying they're more summery to her. What do you guys think? What season do you view sunflowers in? I think they bloom in both, but I personally associate them more with autumn. I think I'll use the same brown combo on her hair, because a nice place to also use that neutrally colour. Late summer, late summer, late summer. Sounds like I'm in the minority here. August/September. Autumn for sure. Okay, I'm not alone. Had them planned for my wedding when I was originally getting married in October. Nice. Sunflowers are late summer, but it's still hot and green outside, so it's summer. Yeah. More summer for tent building. Tent building? Oh. Pascal and Kenny used to make us eat kale with lunch, and I can't stand it now. Ugh. Yeah, it's never really something I've eaten. Can't even tell you if I like it or hate it. It went very trendy and popular for a while, like having a kale salad, and then it sort of went out of that main popularity. They bloom in that part of summer where everything is dry and brown and the nights start to cool off again. Some flowers can go on summer pages, but I also like them with pumpkins. Yeah, I feel like they're seen with pumpkins a lot, and pumpkins are just autumn. Autumn all the way. I do think it depends on like the mood of the page and like what it's with, depending on if it's more summery or autumny. The whole base of the salad was kale? Unacceptable. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Health. Oh, dropped my case. It sat on my lap quite nicely and I dropped it. You know what? I'm going to finish this. I'm going to keep going until I finish because I'm getting so close now. I'd usually want to stop in about 15 minutes-ish time. And I can't leave it at that point. Almost finished. As I said before, I'm not doing a background. I think I want to do the stars with a glitter gel pen. Like a yellow glitter. Yeah, people were making smoothies with it. Oh yeah, I think that's kind of where I've mainly had kale in smoothies. I mean, you can put any kind of greens in smoothies and you don't taste it because of all the berries and whatnot. Very similar to my experience. Feel hugged because it's terrible. Yeah. think a lot of it just depends on like how you eat it and what you eat it with. Because on its own, yeah, but with stuff, yeah. Just got out of the car and it's time to get in it again. I remember when this was my life every day and I don't miss it. Back to listening only mode. Okay, Chris, take care. God, yeah, I don't like the sound of that. Did write mine up there, the chat, haha. Oh yeah, I did read yours about your kale and goat's milk. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, there's a leaf there. I'm not thinking that, but I just spotted it. I knew I'd miss one. So I'm thinking like dark, like a very dark red toned pink for these like berries, because I always seem to do berries like that. Then the flowers are kind of lighter shade of that same pink, like a lighter combo of the pink. And then, I don't know about her, maybe like indigo blues could be fun. Going back to Kimberly's suggestion of blues. I'm thinking like yellow stars on the hat. Or maybe not even yellow stars, maybe gold or glitter stars on the hat. And then do like the strappy thing that the stars are sat on. Do that in yellow and the hat's blue. And we'll see about the rest of the colour. I think that'd be nice. Right, dark red, probably madder. Dark red and madder. For these berries, which are very small. Sharpen these up. Yeah, it's one of those pages where the big details take you a while, but the small things, like these flowers and extra little leaves and whatnot, seem to speed by. What time does stream end? Anywhere from now-ish. Sort of some point after 10 PM for me. That's when I start going okay. Depends on where I am with the page. A good stopping point, or if I want to push through and finish it off. Today I'm going to push through and finish it off. So I don't know how much longer this will take. Maybe 20 minutes? I'm very bad at estimating though. What's the time now? 20 past. Right, then I'm going to put dark red away, keep madder out, and I've also got permanent carmine here. That'll do for the bees. These flowers here. I don't know what kind of flowers they are. They're kind of like, almost look like roses or peonies or something like that. I don't know if that's meant to be the same flower, but I'm colouring it the same colour. Because I can. Enjoyed the stream, feels like chilling with friends. Yeah, I like her. I just love streaming. Yeah, looking forward to Sunday where I do the day-long live stream, colouring in as many Community Angel cover pages as I can. I'll cover this centre bit yellow there. But yeah, put your guesses in now. How many Community Angel cover pages do you think I'm going to do? For reference, the stream is going to be at least 12 hours long. Probably end up being a bit longer than that. I'll probably stream to about 11ish, but with breaks and stuff, it will be 12 hours. And I am planning to do a lot of the title pages, which might be quicker. Depends. Some of them are more detailed than others. Don't necessarily have a goal in my head, but I've got a guess. I like keeping the guesses secret until the end to see how close I am to the guess, and I'll write it down on a piece of paper and leave it on the side to the end. 32! It's not going to be 32! I think 32 is a lot. That's what? More than a page every half an hour. I mean, 12 hours, 32, 12, 24... That's almost a page every 20 minutes. Will you do a page from Disney Coloriage? I have one copy untouched, don't know how to approach it. I'm still in the midst of coloring Beauty and the Beast. You know what? Now you've said that, I think that's what I might colour on next week's stream. Because when I have the last stream of the month, if I haven't got one of my project pages that I've still yet to do, I like to do a whip to finish off. I think it would be good to do that one, because Dana and I have been working on the Beauty and the Beast page for a while. I've made some good progress. There's still quite a lot to do. There's a big bookcase in it, and oh, I'm talking about the Une Annie de Coloriage. For you, that's nothing, plus you're doing the title pages. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do 32, that's a lot. That's a lot. 12 is definitely more manageable, like 1 an hour. That's very doable. Maybe some take a little bit less than an hour, but then some take a bit longer than an hour. I'll probably have a colour palette planned for the 3 pages I know I'm going to be doing before. Just so those will be nice, like, don't have to think about colour choices, I've already picked them out. Got Petit Poupée, could try and do that 1 month. I might as well need to have a look at my books, find a Disney page for next month. Don't know what books I'm going to look through, but the films are The Lion King and... what's the other one? Inside Out, I think. Which I think are 2 great ones for the start of summer. I'm going to get a lighter pink. Rose Carmine. Just kidding with you. I'll say his skill set is awesome. Like Snixie. Need to start prepping dinner for my company. Thanks for streaming. Take care, Yana. Have a lovely dinner. Hang on, this is not the pencil I wanted, but too late now. I wanted the one lighter than this. That's fine, we're going for dark pink. I'm glad I just kind of winged it with the colour palette, for this page rather than picking a colour palette, because I was not happy with what I had originally picked out, and I feel much happier now. It's given that kind of bright, summery vibe to it. I don't know what colour to do these things. Maybe I'll do them pink as well, like little pink buds. That needs to be green there. I do have a goal for the stream on Sunday, and that is to colour a page in each of the Queen Angel Cover books that I've got picked out. And I mean, this would be the biggest stretch to do a page and a title page from each. Well, it wouldn't actually be from each, it would be from all but two. Just remembered. Let me start uploading this. There we go. Start uploading my so I can colour along. You can hear the train chugging along. Colour palette is stunning, thank you. How many other books do you have? I have 12 in total, but one of them is completed and one of them is the autumn book, and I don't want to colour in autumn, not right now, so I'll colour in a page in the rest of them. The thumbnail has the pictures of all the books that I have, in case you're wondering. I haven't done many of the title pages in her books, and I've got a goal to do all of the Camilla Angel Cover, Hannah Carlson and Maria Troll books this year, and I can tell you right now it's not going well. I've got a little page at the back of my book. Yeah, not much. I spelled dessert wrong. I spelled it like desert. There we go. Just checking, have I done anything since then? I don't think so. I've actually added a book since then. Yeah. Not doing well with this. But that will hopefully get filled up a lot. Yeah, I'm going to do this thing here. Still plenty of time left. Exactly. And a few of those books I've got in my plans. And the plan is, like, when I have that as a buddy colour, say, do the title page first and then do the buddy colour. Like Hannah Carlson, Maria Troll books, if I say do have a buddy colour, or if it's in my plans. That was kind of more the thinking behind it. Right then, I want to do a blue hat. I'm going to grab those blues back. We go cobalt blue and an ultramarine. Maybe a bit of Indian blue. Woohoo! Finish your title page. Which book was that in again, Jeanette? I'm trying to remember. Take my mind to the start of stream, and my mind is not going back that far. It's time now, 10:32. Making good time. It's 10 minutes from when I said I reckon I can do this in about 20 minutes, so I think I'm on track. Oh, Fantasy World. I was gonna say that, but then I couldn't remember if it was you who said you were doing that. I know someone else said they were doing Fantasy World. Kimberlyn said they were. I didn't want to get it wrong, so yeah. Only taken 3 days. Woo! You did it. And is it the title page? Because if so, that one is quite the undertaking. Or is it one of the information pages? I absolutely love the title page of Fantasy World, but I have no idea how I'd approach it. I did say for Joe's second collab that I'd do one of the title pages, so I'm saving doing any of them until she kind of allocates me my page. Oh, went completely over the lines there. There we go. The nameplate page, Jeanette? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. At that title page. Is that Fantasy World by Emily Oberg? If so, does the Mermaid Bay first page count as a title page? I finished that one. I need to post it to Instagram. My rule for tackle the title pages is if you think it counts as a title page, it counts. I am not the title page police. My kind of rule of thumb is it a page that has text on it? That isn't an integrated part of the page? Is it a page that's got some sort of information text on it? Whether that is the title, just information about the book, publisher info, book belongs to info, chapter titles, that all counts for tackle the title pages. Even pages at the back of the book that have information text on them, like publishing info, those would count. If you think it counts, it counts. That's my rule. Alright, I am liking that blue. Kimberlyn, do you approve of my blue? Contrasts nicely with the copper and also the sunflowers. I'm going to try and darken up the hair a bit and have her outfit be a bit of a lighter blue. Yes, thank you. Okay, it counts then. It's like a chapter title page and it does have text, exactly, yeah. It definitely counts. I do agree with you though, it's kind of like one of the grey areas, it's like, because it's not right at the start or right at the end of the book, it's kind of in between, and you're just like, whoa. Right, what is going on with her outfit here? Is she belted in the cage? Let me hold it up. Is she like trapped? Have I not noticed that she's trapped? There is this line. That's her sleeve. That's her arm. It's going over her arm and over her waist. No? That's her leg. It definitely looks separate. It doesn't look like it's a line on the on her. I think it's like a belt. Like she's trapped in the cage. I don't know how to colour that. Help! I'm being thrown at the final hurdle. Right, let's colour her skin. Any advice, please? Cinnamon. I would colour it like the bottom of the jacket, like a border, and the cuff of the jacket, which is a top underneath, and that's the long sleeve. Yeah, it's sitting on top of her sleeve. And the collar on the jacket is popped. Yeah, it looks like one of those high collar ones. Definitely looks like she's just restrained with the strap or something. It's a huge sleeve. Oh! I see it. I see it, Marielle. I see it. Yeah. Yep. So, big sleeve, like underlayer, undershirt, and then top underneath. I think. Yep. That's how I will colour it. Yeah, I'm glad we talked through that, because I was like, it looks like she's strapped in. She is trapped. Someone help her. Right, I think I will do her big sleeve blue. What colour should I do the underlayer? Her elbow is on rest on her knee with the jacket sleeve draping down. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's her knee. I thought this here was her leg, but no. Knee. She's resting on her knee. Honestly, sometimes I just can't see things. So this is when stream is like so helpful. Don't worry about your typing, Kimberlyn, I get what you're saying. Or is it? It could be like a cape thing. Now the question is, what colour do I do the underlayer? Yellow? Bring in a bit more yellow. She's got yellow on her hat as well. I'm thinking bottom half do a darker blue. Like a bell sleeve, yeah. Like for a wee. No worries, Jeanette. Ended up with a watercolour base, Prismas for shading, Ohuhu pens over the outlines. Nice. When I come to this page, someone remind me of this video so I can refer back to the confusion. Is she strapped in? Is she okay? Is she held against her? I mean, she's in a cage. She's a witch after all, exactly. All the details are coming together now. Now that I've deciphered everything. Tell Geordie I was like, had a big confusion about what was going on around here, but I worked it out thanks to chat. Sometimes all it takes is like someone telling you it's one thing or the other, and then suddenly your perspective shifts. I would like to know if anyone has found pencils they're happy with the fantasy world. I've tried 4 different hardnesses and none that really worked. I really liked the Brute Funa Squares and Black Widows. Those were my favourites when I did a pencil test. I mean, I haven't used them on an entire page, so it's not complete, like, but I much preferred them over the polychromos. The polychromos I thought were good, but not amazing. Definitely not my favourite. So pretty, thank you, Michelle. Thinking I should have gone with Harmony Nutrition instead of Northside. Gotten into them sooner. That's annoying, Brittany. So no way to change now. I have the squares, we'll try them next. Yeah, I really love them. I think they applied really smoothly, which is why I loved them. Right, I think I'm about done with the pencil work. Took a little bit longer than 20 minutes, but that's because I got confused. Got there eventually. Yeah, I'm not sure if these are my favourite. Like, I don't hate the results, but it's not a smooth finish. It's quite a textured finish. But yeah, I'm going to do white paint pen highlights and then some bronze Signo and gold glitter gel pen for the stars. I found the same for that book as I did for Fantasy World Brittany. So I like Black Widows and Brute Funa Squares. Chroma flows were pretty good as well. Yeah, I used I would say the Brute Funa Squares were my absolute favourite. I tried them and I was like, ooh, they just laid down really easily, they blended easily, had a nice smooth finish. Just all the qualities that I want. And any water activated medium work really well, especially if you want to use them for like a base or something. My Brute Thinner squares are in another safe place in a 500 slot pencil case. I will find them. RE Fantasy World, I'm working on it now. Not super happy with the first two. Artex and Castle Arts. Neither blended well, but the colour payoff was better with Castle Arts. Of the Cage colour combo, which pencil numbers did you use? I used Burnt Sienna, which is 283. Venetian Red 190. Terracotta 186. And Ivory 103. Yeah, I'm going to have to note that combo down myself because I liked it too. It's kind of a combination of a couple of colours from the palette kit, and then I added my own colours. So originally the combo? That's not a word. The combo was Burnt Sienna, Venetian Red, Cinnamon, but I replaced the cinnamon with Terracotta to give it that more kind of orangey tone. I think cinnamon would work really well for like a rose gold blend. I wanted copper. I think I'm done with the highlights. Maybe, maybe not. Tara doesn't like the paper in Romantic Country at all. She had a very difficult time using paint on the page she decided to. Yeah, Romantic Country is a tricky paper, I will confess. But she did such a gorgeous result in the end. She kept at it and it looked amazing. Yes, my Colourful Country Life has done a pencil comparison test for Fairy Tales and Folklore. It's a good one to check out. And Adri, at Colour by Adri, has done one for Fantasy World. She did like a 4-quadrant page. So sometimes it's good to have two different sets of opinions. Oh, there was someone else, wasn't there? Who else did the test? Kimberlyn? Who was it? Colourfully Optimistic? I don't know. There was someone else. What white paint pen are you using? It's the Artistro Extra Fine. Adri did 2 videos, she did, yeah. She did like this 4-quadrant one and then like one on all of them. Well, she did a live stream, I think. Oh, there was a live stream and there was a pre-recorded one. She's done a bunch. Definitely check out Colour by Adri. That's A-D-R-Y. Don't know who else, I'm not remembering. Yeah, you were giving me updates on what they liked and how they liked the oily pencils. I cannot remember who it was though. It was funny. I didn't need to watch the video because Kimberlyn was messaging me all the results. Ooh, they like this. Ooh, they didn't like this. Ooh, another win for oily. Ooh, that's another oil they like. Adri did loads more the following day. Yeah. Darn it, now I'm mad I can't remember. Search in our chat, Kimberlyn. Search for oil. And it will come up. just need to find a yellow glitter pen. I'm going to use a Langwo. What one do I like? 33, I think. A nice bright yellow, but not too luminous. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's a good matching yellow. All these pens are so juicy. Glad early on I decided I wasn't going to bother with a background because I would have no idea what to do. I'd be kind of afraid it would take away from the kind of boldness of everything else in a way. I like how it all pops against the white. It was Nixie! There we go. I knew as soon as you said it I'd be like, yep, that was it. Right, there we go. Oh my gosh, I just noticed I didn't put any white paint pen highlights on this flower here, and it looks weird. Add a few there, and then I will wrap up. There we go. Right, there we go. That is the page all done. I say it's my first page, it's actually my second page, but it's the first page proper. And here we are. Got some nice shiny Signo bronze on the cage there. Streak is strong. And then we got glitter on the stars. Yeah, you don't need a background, that's good. The streak is strong. Let me update the journal. It almost got lost yesterday, but small victories came through. They've given me a very quick, easy finish to do. Oh my gosh, I haven't updated this since the 16th. Almost a whole extra week of days. What day is it today? It's the 22nd, so I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 148. Oh my gosh, I'm almost at 150. Sunday will be 150 day streak. Crazy business. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. Yeah, definitely took longer than 20 minutes because I said that at 20 past 10. I'm always bad at guessing how long it's going to be. Ooh, I was going to add... now I'm not sure. Yeah, let's make it gold. Gold button. There we go. Cute. Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I will be scheduling the Camellia Angel Covert day-long live stream probably tonight. I'll do it now. If you're a member, expect to see the members colour along for the Little Mermaid page. That will be up hopefully within the next few minutes tonight. It's uploading as we speak. Took a moment to come back after dinner. Loved how you did the hat. Thanks, Lucy. I had some struggles working out what was what with the witch here, but got it in the end. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining. It was lovely hanging out with you. Nice, cosy, chilled stream. Oh, I must remember to close my windows so Lexi doesn't jump out of them in the morning. And yeah, I will have the randomizer video up tomorrow. So look forward to watching that and reading all your comments. And I will have the day-long live stream from 10 AM GMT, no, BST, to 10 PM BST. 10 till 10 at least. So yeah, I will see you on Sunday for the next live. Bye everybody!